The family's journey was just beginning. In the weeks that followed their homecoming, Anna and Carlos discovered that raising 9 newborns simultaneously presented challenges they hadn't even imagined. Their modest home, once peaceful and quiet, now resonated with a symphony of baby sounds, from gentle coos to demanding cries that seemed to operate on an intricate rotation system, ensuring that at least one baby was always awake. The local media caught wind of their extraordinary story, and soon journalists began appearing at their doorstep, eager to document what they called the Miracle 9. While the attention brought unexpected support in the form of donations and assistance, it also added pressure to their already overwhelming situation. Carlos found himself juggling his job with midnight feedings, while Anna's days became an endless cycle of nursing, changing diapers, and trying to maintain some semblance of order in their transformed lives. Their pediatrician, Dr. Martinez, became a regular visitor, monitoring the baby's development with particular interest. Each child, despite being part of a multiple birth, displayed distinctly unique characteristics. Sophia, the firstborn, emerged as the natural leader, her cries often triggering a chain reaction among her siblings. Lucas, the smallest of the boys, compensated for his size with an impressive set of lungs that could wake the entire household. The community's support continued to evolve in beautiful ways. A local mothers group organized a rotating schedule of volunteers who helped with daily tasks, allowing Anna precious moments to rest or spend individual time with each baby. The church congregation arranged meal deliveries, ensuring the parents had nourishing food during their exhausting days and nights. However, the challenges weren't merely logistical. Anna struggled with postpartum depression, amplified by the overwhelming responsibility of caring for 9 infants simultaneously. The reality of their situation, including the emotional aftermath of learning about the tumor that had masqueraded as their 10th baby, weighed heavily on her heart. Carlos noticed her struggling and worked with their doctor to find appropriate support, including a therapist who specialized in helping mothers of multiples. Their home transformed into a carefully orchestrated operations center. The nursery, initially set up with 3 cribs, evolved into a sophisticated system with color-coded charts tracking feeding schedules, medication times, and individual developmental milestones. They learned to distinguish each baby's cry, developing an almost supernatural ability to know exactly which child needed attention and why. The baby's first checkup revealed that, despite their premature birth, all 9 were thriving. Each showed remarkable resilience, growing stronger day by day. The medical team continued to monitor them closely, fascinated by their development. Research institutions reached out, interested in studying this rare case of successful non-euplet delivery, but Anna and Carlos carefully balanced the potential benefits to medical science with their desire to give their children a normal life. As the months passed, their routine began to find its rhythm. The babies started showing distinct personalities. Maria was the peaceful one, always content to observe her surroundings. Gabriel proved to be the most active, constantly wiggling and reaching for anything within grasp. Isabella demonstrated an early love for music, calming immediately when lullabies played. Alexander seemed to have an uncanny ability to know when his siblings were upset, often gurgling happily until they settled. The family's story became an inspiration to many, drawing visitors from across the country who wanted to witness this miracle firsthand. Carlos and Anna carefully managed these interactions, protective of their children's well-being while acknowledging the hope their story brought to others struggling with fertility issues or difficult pregnancies. The tumor that had been mistaken for the 10th baby became a subject of medical study, with researchers hoping to understand how it had coexisted with the developing fetuses without causing harm. This medical anomaly led to improved ultrasound techniques for detecting similar cases, turning their unique experience into a valuable contribution to maternal health care. Their first Christmas as a family of 11 brought both joy and exhaustion. The living room disappeared under a mountain of gifts from well-wishers, and the babies, now able to sit up and grab at shiny objects, created delightful chaos among the wrapping paper. Anna and Carlos watched their children's wide-eyed wonder, their hearts full despite their fatigue. As the babies approached their first birthday, preparations began for a celebration that would honor not just the children, but the entire community that had supported them. The local park was transformed into a festive wonderland, with 9 small cakes arranged in a circle, one for each baby to destroy in their own unique way. Photographs from that day captured images that would become family treasures. 9 faces covered in frosting, each wearing an expression that perfectly captured their personality. The medical team that had delivered them attended the celebration, marveling at how their tiny patients had grown. Dr. Martinez gave a touching speech about the night of their birth, describing it as the most extraordinary moment in his medical career. The nurses who had cared for them in the NICU shared stories of their early days, remembering how each baby had fought to grow stronger. Ana and Carlos stood together, watching their children surrounded by love and support, reflecting on the incredible journey that had brought them here. The absence of what they had thought would be their 10th child no longer felt like a loss, but rather a reminder of the miraculous nature of their family's story. They had learned that sometimes life's greatest blessings come packaged in unexpected ways, and that challenges faced together could strengthen not just a family, but an entire community. As the sun set on their first year as parents, Ana and Carlos tucked their 9 little miracles into their cribs, each child drifting off to sleep in their own time. The nursery, now a well-oiled machine of baby-raising efficiency, held the peaceful breathing of 9 sleeping infants. Standing in the doorway, they held each other close, grateful for every moment of their extraordinary journey, knowing that each day brought new adventures in their unique story of love, resilience, and the unexpected miracles that life sometimes delivers. Their story continues to inspire others, reminding people that sometimes the most challenging circumstances can lead to the most beautiful outcomes. The Miracle 9, as they became known in their community, were more than just a medical marvel. They were a testament to the strength of family, the power of community, and the endless capacity of love to overcome any obstacle. As their story continued to touch hearts around the world, the unique challenges and joys of raising 9 children simultaneously began to unfold in unexpected ways. The toddler years brought a new dimension of complexity as 9 curious minds began exploring their world simultaneously. Their home transformed into a vibrant playground of discovery, with child-proof locks on every cabinet and padding on every sharp corner. The first steps happened like a cascade effect. When Maria took her wobbly first steps at 14 months, her siblings watched with fascination. Within weeks, all 9 were attempting to walk, turning their living room into a parade of tiny, determined explorers. Carlos installed soft mats throughout the house, creating safe spaces for their inevitable tumbles and triumphs. Language development became a fascinating phenomenon in their household. Children developed their own unique form of communication, a private language that seemed to exist alongside their growing vocabulary of traditional words. Linguists from nearby universities became intrigued, documenting how the siblings could communicate complex ideas through a combination of gestures, sounds, and half-formed words that only they fully understood. Their 3rd birthday brought an unexpected challenge when local schools began discussing early education options. The idea of separating the children for the first time sparked intense debate between education specialists and child psychologists. Some argued for keeping them together to maintain their unique bond, while others suggested gradual separation would benefit their individual development. Ana and Carlos faced these decisions with the same determination that had carried them through the pregnancy and early years. They worked with child development experts to create a balanced approach, allowing the children to maintain their close connections while developing individual interests and abilities. The solution came in the form of a specialized preschool program that local educators designed specifically for their unique situation. The children's distinct personalities continued to blossom. Sophia maintained her natural leadership role, often organizing her siblings into elaborate games and activities. Lucas, once the smallest, developed a remarkable talent for music, his fingers finding melodies on any surface he could tap. Isabella showed an early aptitude for mathematics, while Gabriel's artistic abilities emerged through colorful wall murals that occasionally extended beyond his designated art space. Their home life developed its own beautiful rhythm. Morning routines became choreographed performances, with each child knowing their role in the daily preparation dance. Breakfast involved a carefully arranged seating system that prevented conflicts while encouraging conversation and sharing. The parents marveled at how their children naturally developed support systems among themselves. When one struggled with a task, others instinctively stepped in to help. The medical community continued to follow their development with interest, though now the focus shifted from their miraculous birth to their extraordinary developmental patterns. Researchers noted how the children seemed to accelerate each other's learning, creating a unique educational ecosystem within their family unit. When one child mastered a new skill, the others quickly followed, often developing their own variations and improvements. Their story attracted attention from child development specialists worldwide. The family carefully balanced privacy with the opportunity to contribute to scientific understanding. They agreed to participate in select studies that could help other families of multiples, while maintaining boundaries that protected their children's normal development. The community's support evolved as the children grew. What began as help with basic necessities transformed into a network of specialized assistance. Local businesses sponsored educational materials, musical instruments, and sports equipment. The church congregation organized regular events that allowed the children to interact with peers while giving Anna and Carlos precious moments of respite. As the children approached school age, their ability to function both as a unit and as individuals became more pronounced. In group settings, they moved with an almost telepathic coordination, yet each child pursued distinct interests. Alexander developed a passion for storytelling, crafting elaborate tales that kept his siblings spellbound. Maria showed remarkable empathy, often serving as a peacemaker when disputes arose. Emma's leadership abilities emerged in different ways from Sophia's, focusing on organizing charitable projects that involved all her siblings. The family's home continued to evolve to meet their changing needs. The nursery transformed into a dynamic learning space, with areas dedicated to different activities. One corner became a mini library, another an art studio, while a third housed musical instruments. The backyard transformed into an adventure playground where physical skills could develop safely. Their 6-year checkup revealed something extraordinary. While each child was meeting or exceeding developmental milestones, they were doing so in complementary ways. Together, they formed a complete learning ecosystem, each child's strengths supporting the other's growth areas. This observation led to innovative research in childhood development and the impact of multiple birth siblings on learning patterns. Carlos and Anna's parenting style evolved with their growing understanding of their unique family dynamic. They developed strategies for ensuring each child received individual attention while maintaining the strong group bond that made their family special. Regular, special days were established where each child got one-on-one time with a parent, creating space for personal connections amid the wonderful chaos of their daily lives. The story of the tumor that had been mistaken for the 10th baby became a teaching moment as the children grew old enough to ask questions about their birth. Rather than treating it as a loss, Anna and Carlos framed it as part of the miracle that brought their family together, teaching their children about resilience and the unexpected ways life's challenges can become blessings. As they approached their 7th year, the children's influence extended beyond their family and immediate community. Their story inspired programs for multiple birth families, and their experience contributed to improved prenatal care practices. The medical anomaly that had initially caused such concern had, in its way, helped advance understanding of multiple pregnancies and their management. The family's journey continued to demonstrate that love, supported by community and guided by faith, could overcome any challenge. Their home remained a testament to the possibility of finding order in chaos, joy in challenge, and individual growth within the closest of bonds. Each day brought new discoveries, challenges, and moments of pure wonder as these 9 miraculous children continued to grow, learn, and thrive together. Their extraordinary family journey entered a new chapter as the children approached their school years. The transition from their carefully orchestrated home environment to formal education brought both excitement and new challenges. The local school system worked closely with educational experts to develop a groundbreaking program that would accommodate the unique dynamics of 9 siblings in the same grade while nurturing their individual growth. The decision was made to create flexible learning spaces where the children could move between working together and independently. This innovative approach soon caught the attention of educational researchers, who recognized the potential to learn from how these 9 siblings naturally collaborated and competed in their learning journey. The children's classroom became a living laboratory for understanding peer-based learning and sibling dynamics in education. As they entered 1st grade, the natural divisions in their interests became more pronounced. Alexander's storytelling evolved into a passion for creative writing, his notebooks filled with imaginative tales that often featured his siblings as heroes in fantastic adventures. Emma's leadership abilities flourished in the school environment, where she initiated a buddy system to help new students feel welcome. Sophia's mathematical mind found expression in complex pattern recognition, while Lucas's musical talents earned him a spot in the advanced music program despite his young age. The challenge of maintaining individual identity while being part of such a unique group became more apparent as the children began forming friendships outside their sibling circle. Some classmates were initially intimidated by the tight-knit group of 9, but the siblings' natural inclusivity and their parents' guidance helped them bridge these social gaps. They learned to balance their extraordinary bond with the development of individual friendships. Their academic achievements began to show interesting patterns. While all 9 children excelled, they did so in different areas, creating a remarkable tapestry of talents. Maria's artistic abilities complemented Gabriel's scientific curiosity, while Isabella's athletic prowess balanced Julian's technological aptitude. Teachers noted how the siblings unconsciously created study groups that maximized their collective learning, with each child naturally taking on the role of mentor in their area of strength. The family's home life evolved to accommodate their growing academic and social needs. The learning space expanded to include individual study nooks where each child could pursue their interests while remaining connected to the group. Carlos and Ana installed a sophisticated scheduling system to manage the increasingly complex array of after-school activities, music lessons, sports practices, and social engagements that 9 growing children entailed. Their influence on the community continued to grow in unexpected ways. The successful integration of 9 siblings into the school system led to improved protocols for handling multiple birth children in educational settings. Their experience provided valuable insights into how schools could better support families with multiple children in the same grade, leading to policy changes that benefited many other families. Health monitoring remained a crucial aspect of their development. Regular checkups revealed that despite their premature birth, all 9 children were thriving, each reaching developmental milestones in their own time but consistently showing strong overall progress. The medical team that had been with them since birth continued to document their growth, contributing valuable data to the understanding of multiple birth outcomes. The children's unique bond manifested in remarkable ways during times of challenge. When Julian struggled with reading, his siblings naturally formed a support system, taking turns reading with him and celebrating his progress. When Maria faced anxiety about public speaking, her brothers and sisters organized private audiences for her to practice, gradually building her confidence through their unwavering support. Their 7th year brought new adventures as the children began participating in community activities beyond school. Sports teams, music ensembles, and various clubs benefited from the unique dynamic they brought. Coaches and instructors learned to appreciate how the siblings' natural teamwork could elevate group performance while finding ways to ensure each child had opportunities to shine individually. The family's story continued to inspire others, but now in more nuanced ways. They were no longer just the miracle 9 babies who survived against odds. They had become a testament to how unique challenges could be transformed into extraordinary opportunities for growth and learning. Their experience provided valuable insights into child development, education, and the power of family bonds. As they approached their 8th birthday, Ana and Carlos looked back on their journey with amazement and gratitude. The frightening uncertainty of that first ultrasound had transformed into a life filled with 9 distinct personalities, each contributing their own color to their family's vibrant tapestry. The tumor that had once caused such concern was now merely a footnote in their remarkable story, overshadowed by the daily miracles of watching their children grow and thrive. The community that had rallied around them in those early days remained steadfast in their support, though the nature of that support had evolved. What began as help with practical necessities had grown into a network of opportunities and enrichment for the children. Local businesses sponsored educational programs, arts organizations provided scholarships, and sports teams created inclusive environments that welcomed the unique dynamic of 9 siblings. Looking ahead, Ana and Carlos knew that new challenges awaited as their children approached adolescence. Yet they faced the future with confidence, knowing that the strong foundation of love, understanding, and support they had built would carry them through whatever lay ahead. Their family had become living proof that with faith, determination, and community support, even the most extraordinary circumstances could become a source of joy and inspiration. The journey into their preteen years brought new dimensions to their extraordinary family story. As they approached their 10th year, the 9 siblings began developing more pronounced individual interests while maintaining their remarkable bond. The family home, once centered around managing basic needs, evolved into a dynamic space that fostered both independence and unity. Their academic achievements continued to impress educators and researchers alike. Each child had found their unique path while contributing to their siblings' success. Alexander's writing had evolved to include collaborative storytelling projects where each sibling contributed characters and plot twists, creating rich narratives that reflected their diverse perspectives. Emma's leadership extended beyond school boundaries as she organized community service projects that leveraged each of her siblings' strengths. The medical community's interest shifted from their physical development to their psychological and social dynamics. Researchers were particularly fascinated by how 9 children of the same age managed to develop distinct identities while maintaining such strong familial bonds. Their case provided valuable insights into nature versus nurture debates and the impact of multiple births on personality development. Sports became a new arena for their unique dynamic. While some siblings gravitated toward team sports, others excelled in individual athletics. Local coaches learned to appreciate the subtle ways the 9 supported each other during competitions, even when competing in different events. Their presence at local sports meets became legendary, as they created an atmosphere of mutual support that inspired other young athletes. Technology played an increasingly important role in their lives. Carlos and Ana worked with educational specialists to ensure healthy digital habits while leveraging technology to enhance their children's learning. The family developed a unique system of shared and individual devices that promoted both collaboration and personal space in the digital realm. Their home routine adapted to accommodate growing independence. The once rigid schedule relaxed into a more fluid system that allowed for individual activities while maintaining important family traditions. Family dinner remained sacred, becoming a time for sharing daily experiences and maintaining their close connections despite increasingly diverse schedules. The approaching teenage years brought new challenges in emotional development. Each child began experiencing pre-adolescent changes at their own pace, creating a complex web of emotional support within the sibling group. Their natural empathy for each other helped them navigate these changes, while their parents worked closely with child psychologists to ensure healthy individual development. Their influence on multiple birth research continued to grow. The successful navigation of their unique situation provided valuable insights for other families with multiple children. Educational institutions studied their case to develop better strategies for supporting siblings in academic settings, while medical professionals used their ongoing development to improve prenatal and postnatal care for multiple births. The community's support evolved as the children's needs changed. Local businesses offered internship opportunities that allowed the siblings to explore different career interests. Arts organizations created special programs that celebrated their unique dynamic while nurturing individual talents. The church congregation continued to provide spiritual and emotional support as the family navigated the challenges of raising 9 preteens. Their story began attracting international attention again, but now for different reasons. Documentary filmmakers approached the family, interested in capturing the unique dynamics of 9 siblings approaching adolescence simultaneously. After careful consideration, Ana and Carlos agreed to limited filming that would help other families while protecting their children's privacy. The children's linguistic abilities had developed in fascinating ways. Beyond their early private language, they had developed sophisticated communication patterns that combined verbal and nonverbal cues. Researchers noted how they could convey complex messages with subtle gestures or expressions, maintaining their unique connection while developing standard social communication skills. Their approach to problem-solving reflected years of collaborative living. When faced with challenges, they naturally formed working groups that maximized their collective strengths. This ability to cooperate while maintaining individual agency became a model for educational researchers studying peer learning and social development. As they entered their 11th year, the family faced new decisions about their children's future education. The transition to middle school loomed ahead, bringing questions about class placement, social development, and academic specialization. Educational experts worked with the family to develop a program that would continue to nurture both their individual growth and their unique bond. Carlos and Anna's parenting style continued to evolve, finding new ways to provide individual attention while maintaining family cohesion. They introduced parent-child days, where each child spent dedicated time with each parent, creating space for personal conversations and individual bonding. These moments became crucial as the children began navigating more complex emotional and social situations. The family's story remained a source of inspiration, but now demonstrated more subtle lessons about human development, family dynamics, and the balance between individual growth and group harmony. Their journey showed how challenges could become opportunities for innovation in education, family support, and community involvement. Looking toward their teenage years, the family prepared for new adventures and challenges. The foundation of love, understanding, and mutual support they had built continued to strengthen, proving that their extraordinary beginning was just the first chapter in an ongoing story of family resilience, individual growth, and the power of unconditional love. As the family ventured into the teenage years, their extraordinary journey took on new dimensions. The transition brought unprecedented challenges as 9 adolescents simultaneously navigated the complex waters of hormonal changes, identity formation, and increasing independence. Their home, once carefully orchestrated around shared schedules, adapted to accommodate the emerging need for personal space while maintaining their unique family bond. The siblings' entry into middle school marked a significant milestone. Each child began carving out their distinct social circles while maintaining their intricate family dynamic. Sophia, always the natural leader, found herself president of the student council, using her position to implement inclusive programs that benefited the entire school community. Lucas's musical talents blossomed into serious consideration of a conservatory track, his daily practice sessions becoming a soundtrack to their home life. Their academic pursuits diversified dramatically. Isabella's mathematical prowess led her to advanced placement classes, while Gabriel's artistic talents earned him recognition in regional competitions. The school system worked to balance their individual needs with opportunities for collaboration, creating innovative learning environments that would later influence educational policies nationwide. Technology became both a challenge and an opportunity. The family developed sophisticated systems for managing screen time and digital interactions, with Anna and Carlos working closely with cybersecurity experts to ensure their children's online safety while allowing for healthy social media exploration. The siblings created a private digital platform for maintaining their connection during busy school days, sharing achievements, concerns, and daily moments that kept their bond strong despite increasing individual activities. Sports continued to play a crucial role in their development, though their interests had diverged significantly. Maria excelled in gymnastics, while Alexander found his calling in cross-country running. Their presence at school sporting events remained notable, as they created elaborate support systems for each sibling's competitions, organizing cheering sections and celebration parties that became legendary in their community. The medical community's interest evolved to focus on adolescent development in multiple birth siblings. Researchers were particularly intrigued by how 9 individuals of the same age navigated puberty and identity formation, while sharing such an intense spotlight. Their case provided valuable insights into teenage brain development and social adaptation in unique family structures. Their linguistic patterns continued to fascinate researchers. While their childhood private language had evolved into more subtle forms of communication, they maintained an extraordinary ability to understand each other's emotional states and needs. This emotional intelligence extended beyond their sibling group, making them natural mediators and peer counselors in their school environment. The community's support network adapted to their changing needs. Local businesses offered specialized internship programs that allowed the siblings to explore diverse career interests. Cultural organizations created opportunities for them to share their unique perspectives through art, music, and writing projects. Their church community provided spiritual guidance and emotional support as they navigated the complexities of teenage faith and identity formation. Family traditions evolved to accommodate their growing independence while maintaining essential connections. Weekly family dinners became forums for deeper discussions about personal goals, challenges, and dreams. Carlos and Ana introduced new rituals for celebrating individual achievements while honoring their collective journey, creating a delicate balance between personal growth and family unity. Their influence on multiple birth research continued to expand. The successful navigation of their teenage years provided valuable insights for families with multiple adolescents, contributing to improved understanding of identity formation in close-knit sibling groups. Educational institutions studied their case to develop better strategies for supporting teenage siblings in academic settings, while medical professionals used their development patterns to enhance adolescent care protocols. The approach of their 15th birthday brought reflections on their extraordinary journey. The tumor that had once been mistaken for a 10th sibling was now understood as part of their unique story, a reminder of life's unexpected turns and the strength found in family bonds. Their home had become a living laboratory of teenage development, where 9 distinct personalities flourish, while maintaining an unbreakable connection. Looking ahead to high school, the family faced new decisions about academic tracks, extracurricular activities, and future plans. Each sibling began exploring potential career paths, their interests ranging from medicine to music, engineering to environmental science. Their parents worked with educational counselors to ensure each child had the support needed to pursue their dreams while maintaining the family's strong foundation. The documentary film about their family, released as they entered their teenage years, captured international attention. It showcased not just their extraordinary birth story but the successful navigation of childhood and early adolescence. Their experience became a source of hope and guidance for other families facing unique parenting challenges. Their story continued to demonstrate that love, understanding, and mutual support could overcome any obstacle. As they stood on the threshold of high school, 9 unique individuals bound by an extraordinary beginning, their journey remained a testament to the power of family bonds and the endless possibilities that arise when challenges are met with courage, creativity, and unwavering love.